Alrighty folks, welcome back into another destructive match of Age of Mythology ranked pro players. Red corner, 3DB versus blue corner, Pegasus from the Keen. We just spectated another match with B versus Chemo, and unfortunately it didn't quite get to the conclusion that we suspected. It appeared to have an out of sync or out of lag error, but we weren't able to proceed with that. So now we will be challenging another player. We'll give Chemo a break from this spectator, and we will check out, we'll follow along with B's progress here and see if that match has taught any different change of tactics for that. We saw Chemo pull off a second TC rush, which B did not, and we had some issues with those Minotaurs versus that economic superiority advantage with Ra, believe it or not. Bringing Ra back. Alright folks, let's take a look at the first artifact of the day. We have the Blanket of the Empress Zoe. Buildings are more resistant to siege weapons and building vulnerability to crush attacks by 10%. Those are by the hippos, naturally telling us the hippos are on guard. With their 6 melee attack, they'll protect that relic. Moving up to the far north, we have the Chariot of Cybele. A pair of lions will also periodically appear at your temple and the respawn if killed. We saw those actually smacking some soldiers and spearmen in the last battle. 2. Another artifact in the center, being scouted again, and I'm probably going to sneeze in a very short second here. We have the Tower of Cestus. Increased tower attacks to myth units. That's pretty cool. That'd be something useful we would want to see. And then also in the far south, we also have the Odin's Wand, which improvements are cheaper. Food, wood, gold, favor tasks, all from your temple will be cheaper and easier to get. I feel like every other opponent that we play, that we watch, is always spectating on all of these relics. So no matter whoever we watch, the other color is always one that seems to manage to capture all of them. We do have Athena already queued up on the board at 218. 218 classic age in progress with 5 on food, 2 on gold, 1 on favor, and 0 on wood. But now we have 5 on wood as we're going up to the age. That is a logical process. And here comes Jason, already going for the very first artifact. Go for the one. Oh. Does the other player already have that, potentially? Oh. Where did it go? Where did it go? Was maybe he's just wanting, maybe he wasn't actually, maybe he just wants to send in a first unit to not get the artifact. You think he would have grabbed the artifact? He did. There it is. He changed his mind. Went for the artifact. Just wanted to get it out for the automatic population drop going forward on that too. Moving forward on that. Captured the very first artifact. Going for the second one. Minotaur again. Just like last match we've seen. We have the Pegasus and the Minotaur going to scout because we have that classic advantage early on the rip. We only have a quarter of the process way done for the Norse player. So if we can get some action in here, this could be a good day for our player in the Zeus's corner. Moving up, we see a scout checking out the temple. Minotaur going full sending in, realizing there will be no other hero here to mess with him. Completely in. There's the first hero on the board, just built as he got in there. He'll not be able to make that push on those villagers, which he had so previously thought he was going to grab as well. So, we do have Jason grabbing both of those relics, though. And let's see if he sees the other ones yet. He doesn't see any other relics yet. He's looking, though. He's looking. Not yet notified. Classic age on the board for our Norse player too. So we will start to see both players being able to start to decide what they want to do for their strategy here and what other thing they're going to go. So that is good on that sense. Which is also something that we want to proceed with to continue the battle of our time. Alrighty, let's continue to grow and continue to go as we see here in this. Alright. Maximizing the proficiency here. We were scrolling in. Pegasus is still looking around. We're starting to wall off our original base here just to help with that food and lore southern attack potentially coming in across the board. We have all this is now walled off with his buildings to also protect his home gold, home chickens. He will have to eventually move over and get these rhinos here as well. Minotaur versus hero, that's not going so well, so he's now going to send him back. For the classic age increase, we're not seeing a single barrack yet, or any other buildings. He's still looking for the... He did find another relic. He's gonna get those lions. We have 2 Minotaurs, though. I'm surprised by B on this one. This one seems to be less than his usual approach, so we'll have to see how that pays off for him. Alrighty. We have 4 hero Hairstars, and we have some raiding cavalry being built as well. Our troll is just chilling in the base. So nice and safe. He actually is starting to get up some more military buildings, some Great Hall. 2 Great Halls coming up. Pegasus is surprised I don't see that yet. Pegasus is like on patrol of the 2nd TC just in case, I guess. Here comes those lions. 2 lions, 2 Minotaurs, and 2 heroes soon once he gets that. And we do have some military barracks coming up now too as well. 3 Minotaurs. He does love his Minotaurs, so he's having 3 humans gathering favor to help provide his military for his Minotaurs. We do start to see some of his army up here as the lions are moving in. You see some walls going up as well. He will wall that off. Minotaurs coming across. The heroes are going to come out for those. He will send those retreat. The lions are going to sit here and attack that Hairstars without being attacked back. That lion will be attacked by the raiding cavalry and defeated. We have Heracles chasing down the other heroes. And we're starting to get some actual troops coming through here too now. As he was focused on full economy. Not a 2nd TC run though. Got 3 Minotaurs on the board here. Faster, more hit points. Look at that, eh? Another Minotaur on the board. And let's go take a look and see what we got going on over here. Walling up everything. Center. Far south. Troll versus Scout. That's not a good battle. All the relics are gone. He does have all of them. He was able to capture all 4 of them. Still has 3 gathering favor, and that's enough to get his Minotaur rush going on here. It appears like that's all you need to continue to get his military up for that. So Minotaur's coming in. Chasing down those. We already have 2 other ones here, so we have another 4 military. And we have a lot more raiding cavalry and a lot of heroes here. So he's just straight up heroes are going to have a nice little battle here. And that will be very hard for even the 4 Minotaurs to defeat. They are moving forth. Villager coming through. Hoplites in. 5 Minotaurs. They're not going to really enjoy so much of that. He will use heal though. To try to keep them in the action. That's a lot of heroes though, so this could be a tough fight. 2 of 3, 3 and 4 are down. We are going to lose all 5 Minotaurs that took the whole game to prepare for are now defeated. Just like that. Defeated. Pegasus pulling off that superior fight for the rush on that one here. Good map control. 2 heroes coming down here to try to explore and potentially get more relics. We should get some lions coming back too, eventually, wherever they be. And here comes the heroes coming in to attack him, raiding his main base. Let's see what kind of action this can cause. Is that going to be enough? That could be enough. Archers are taking some shots. Minotaur is proceeding. The Lions are back on the board as well. They want to start making a distance here and say hello. Say hello to the little friend over here, you know? They're coming in. They want to have some action too. They're not afraid. As he continues to hunt, all resources were put into those Minotaurs. And without those, you do not have much of a military here. Although I don't know how much he realizes about this, but he does have a significant army here. We're looking at 88 military versus 33. More villagers and double the resources on the board too for that as well. So this is something that we could see to be demonstrating here. And by demonstrating, we mean devastating. Pegasus still patrolling for that second TC, just ensuring he's not grabbing it. However, we should start seeing some northern builds here. If he captures the center here and holds the gold, they could force him off in that corner pretty good, because he's so far in his base right now that the economic tragedies that we're seeing here are going to simply be based on that. So we got to move ahead on that aspect. We want to make sure that we are exactly where we need to be, and that could be something big for us. So let's keep putting the pressure on. Here comes the first battle coming in here again, right by his main base. He is retreating off the rip. He will lose his Minotaur right off the start before getting in there. Half his army is all heroes, so that's going to be an issue as well. Raiding cavalry will come in, and this appears to be a rush gone wrong. This doesn't really seem to be much hope here for him. Raiding cavalry are going to go try and chase down some villagers while he takes out his houses, to not allow him to continue to build that military as well. And if that continues to happen, then we will also have more stress coming in from the north on him. Did go check by some of those villagers. The heroes are going to come take out that Minotaur, and then the rest of the raiding cavalry will move up as well to try to see what they can do to attack him on that front. We are having some villagers retreat over here. We have no military coming through. We have hunting happening in the center. 85 military to 39. He's going to take down those archers out of their way for his other soldiers to get in place here. The Golden Lions are back on the board, putting some work in here, but will they be enough? That's a question. Flaming weapons are active as he's pushing into his base, wiping out some villagers. 41 villagers left still. Good macroing by B as well to keep those villagers in action. But we are losing significant losses here. Resources are not high enough to continue to get too many soldiers. Toxites are doing some good work here too, fighting with that town center. But map domination is being seen by Keen Pegasus. And that map domination is going to ultimately seem, as you see, this endless flow of battle boar coming in. Heroic on the board as well. Flame weapons are still active for another 7 seconds. He can rejoin his forces. That could mean a bad day for these. And that little tiny base of bees may not proceed to do a whole lot here. This Norse player is putting some severe work. Good strategy placed on his unit buildings here to create a wall. He'll send these guys back to get healed by the healing spring, just because why not? No reason to sacrifice them for no point. Battle Boar is currently glitched out and was being lifted and carried by those two Harrissers as they moved across the map, which is something that's pretty funny when you think about it too. So we have a nice force up here. 96 versus 33. This is already a game, whether B likes to know it or not. 1 Minotaur, 11 archers, 2 lions. All the artifacts in the world are not going to be able to do it. We have still northern hunt happening. We have some fishing vessels on the board. Transport vessels. Yes, I knew that. Of course I knew that. What are you talking about, man? Who are you making sound silly? I knew that. And will he transport them all the way over here and drop them off and tack? There's a healing spring here, though. Oh, if they move, they are. They're going back in. Coming in for his play. Wall's going up down south to help control that. Map does have a second TC now. Meanwhile, the secret mission is before us. He is attacking. His one base will get completely wiped out, and these archers will take out maybe at maximum 9 dwarves. Meanwhile, we're going to have a complete massacre here. But he's like, you know what? You want to take my villagers out too? I'll go up taking a look at your northern hemisphere. They are being taken out, and now he's like, you know what? I'm over it. Let's go in here. Let's see what's got going on. Let's attack them. Get on in there. Annihilate those houses. We can't build any more military. 106 to 67. They will go back on a secret mission. Unable to kill all the dwarves. We are just going to lose their military for no reason. And that secret mission will end up being... I'm going to say not the right move. Not the move. Not the move. You know? But hey. Sometimes things are as things does. Military being constructed. Military is ceasing to exist. And that is the game. Just like that. GG's. That is the game. Civilian units will be massively higher on that one. Thanks for checking that one out.